Hello and welcome to this new Let's Play of Parfum Nostalgique Full Bloom. This is actually the first game I was sponsored to play, so I'm quite excited. The sponsorship basically looks like this. It was basically a package with merchandise. I thought it was a very smart idea since the developer didn't exactly have several thousand euros lying around to throw at people to play their game. So they instead asked who would like to cover the game in exchange for a little package of physical goodness. Included in this little package was a little bag with a face on it. I'm actually quite curious how do you make this? I want to know for reasons. Because this looks really cool with this like face on the leather embedded on it. That's really cool. There was also a plastic bag lucky you on it. I felt pretty bad opening this up. It was so pretty. But now the lucky you is a little ruined. And inside that bag was a physical copy of the game. I was quite surprised when I first opened this up and I was like, huh, this feels interesting, what is this? But then you can actually open it up and there it is. Really cool way. When I think of like distributing indie games physically, I always think of like USB sticks first or like CDs. But this, never seen it before. That's really cool. And really fancy too. Other than a physical copy, I was also sent 4 prints of different characters. Looking forward to meeting all of them. Several stickers and 1 entire sticker sheet. I'm really especially a fan of like the vampire mermaid sticker. Like, look at that, that's so fancy. It looks fantastic. Almost don't want to use it, but pins were also included. I like the little dude and the void cat, the literal void cat. That was it with photos of sponsorship I was sent. Now let's actually get to the game, which I guess you can sum up in a few words called Vampire Midlife Crisis. So let's go! Sound up, dear. Yes, I already did. Though I do have text speed much faster because I need it fast, sorry.
Hello, my friend.
Hi.
Hey, Val.
My, your hair's gotten long.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll let
voice
anyone
acting.
cut it but her.
Are you sleeping here tonight?
I don't know. Just let me be alone for a while.
It is a fancy grave. Very
All right.
nice.
Please call me if you need me.
I will. Val? I'll get it cut, I promise. I promise I'll get it cut, okay? Promise.
Don't worry. I didn't doubt you would.
Long
Is
hair
that
is
all?
very pretty though.
Yeah, that's it.
All right then. Good night, my friend.
Might want
Good
to
night, Val.
sleep on something that isn't dirt though. Sleeping bag? Sleeping bag would be nice.
More. Drink more.
Ay.
Why are you stopping?
Darling, if I take more of your blood, you're going to pass out again.
I don't care.
Girl, you should care even if Horny says something else to you right now.
Well, I do. I'm going to patch you up and let you come back to your senses, alright?
This is bad. Her blood sugar is low. Drink, my dear. Can you tell from drinking the blood? Would be kinda convenient if vampires could just tell if you have low blood sugar. No, it would make sense though. You would probably taste that. Hi, girl. You didn't eat before I came here, did you? Well, tough. I am sorry, I just forgot. Very bad, you're low on nutrients. Where are your iron pills? No worry, I took one today. Good, but you have to take vitamins with a meal. They won't absorb properly without it. Can you do that for me, dear? I will. Please, it scares me when you start passing out like that. You need to make sure you eat before I drink your blood. Just how you need to eat and drink well before donating your blood. Or you are like me and pass out anyway. Lame. What kind of vampire are you? You're too nice. I wouldn't say that. I need you for food, so of course I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. I'm not buying that. You're just a big softie. Maybe so. In any case, please take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
What have you been doing all day that you forgot to eat? Oh, you know. Streaming. Of course. It is hard to stream and eat and drink at the same time, I understand. And you couldn't take a break to get lunch? Hell no. I was in the zone, baby. Then I'll just have to invade your chat and scold you to get up and have a snack. Aw, well. You're gonna embarrass me in front of my subs. Your subs? I didn't know you were a Switch. Different kind of subs, Val. Different type of subs. My subscribers, dummy. Though, they may as well be my subs. I practically worship the ground I walk on. Ah, my grandchildren. Grandchildren? Well, if I'm your dom and you're their dommel, that makes me the granddom, right?
Oh.
I guess it does. So, if I start ordering them around, do you think they will listen to me? Maybe, probably not. I wouldn't provoke them. You might piss them off. Oh, I'm so scared. Gamer guys with mommy issues have a lot of time on their hands. They'll find out where you live. What are they going to do? Come into my house and kill me? Yeah, actually. Girl, you have parasocial people following you. Maybe do something about that. Or at least they'll try. Oh, please. I've got a state-of-the-art security system. They don't stand a chance. Unless they figure out how to hack into it. Believe me, those little fuckers have ways of getting past alarms. Oh, you thought I was talking about an alarm? You weren't? Then what else do you have? A bucket of water that falls of them when they open the front door? Okay. My tits. Indeed. Yeah, tits? Think about it. When's the last time one of those boys saw a pair of tits in the flesh? Okay. With my rack, they don't stand a chance. I'll answer the door without a shirt, they will get one good look at them and turn to stone. Poor things, they won't know what hit them. Nice. Klingel. Nice. Nice ringtone.
Really? That's your ringtone?
Oh, it's him. I'm so sorry I have to take this.
No problem.
Speak.
Val!
Oi, oi, oi. Yes, this is he. Are you free right now? 1 second again.
Do you need to go? I gotta get to bed anyways. I'll see you next weekend, right?
Next weekend?
You know, my period starts on Friday.
Oh! Ah, yes, I'll see you next weekend.
I mean, it makes sense, but it's also kinda gross. Have a good night, alright? I'll send you some cash in a bit.
It's been a pleasure, as always. Oh, and Tiff?
Yeah?
Order yourself some food.
I will.
Now?
Yes, sir.
Number 1 Orpheus. Sorry, I was in the elevator. Are you there? Yeah. You good? Are you? I'm wonderful, actually. Really wonderful or sarcastic wonderful? Really wonderful. Where are you? Are you home? I need to show you something. No, but I'm on my way there, right around the corner on 7th by the cafe. Really interesting. Well, coincidentally, I am on the 7th as well. Oh, are you near? I don't know, but... Oh my god. What? Sorry. There's this guy walking in front of me who has the most gorgeous hair I've ever seen in my life. I have to talk to him.
Excuse me, sir?
Ah. Behind me.
Hello?
Well. Dasha, could you hold on for just a second? There's a young man behind me trying to hail me like a taxi.
You're talking to each other, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure thing.
You are so pretty.
I could tell it was you from a mile away. It's so dark out, all I could see was your big poofy hair. You look like a floating wing.
Really, you are so pretty, dude.
This is a little too perfect, Ashiel. Don't tell me you're stalking me. I promise I'm not. I was just on my way to your place. Figured I'd pop in and see what you were up to. Are you free right now? For you, I'm free anytime. Great. Let's take a detour. Where to? Times Square? On a Saturday night? Why the hell would you want to go there? I want to show you something. Alright. Look at you, all dressed up. Just come back from, sexy vampire LRP? You mean my job? Why don't you ever wear this kind of stuff when I come over? I didn't know you went to that sort of thing. Oh, who wouldn't be? Have you seen yourself? You look hot. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You probably haven't. You know, because you don't show up in mirrors. No, I do, just not if they're made with silver. Oh, makes sense. Why is that? Well, you know, silver is anti-vampire. You can kill a vampire with silver bullet or a silver dagger. Mirrors used to be made with silver, so we couldn't see our reflections in them. It wasn't until the 20th century that they started making them with aluminum instead. That's how most mirrors are made today. That's actually kinda cool. You see, I'm learning more about vampires from you every day. Are you proud of me? I'm always proud of you. Well, someone has it bad. How was work? Did you have a shoot today? Yeah, but not anything special. You know, same old shit. Nothing with Donna. Not today, no. Don't you have a big shoot with her coming up? I do? If I remember correctly, yes. There was something you were very excited about. Really? Well, I can't think of anything in particular. But I'm always really excited to work with Donna. She's been my favorite designer since I'm like 14, so even when I have a small job with her, I get super pumped. I could have just been freaking out over something little. I hardly call any photo shoot with a fashion designer as famous as she is little. I guess. Though in the grand scheme of things, I'm still kind of a small-time model. No matter how you swing it, I'm not really that much of a big deal. But it's whatever. I'm grateful for anything I can manage to scrape up. Money's alright, so can't really complain, you know. Can't argue with that. Wait. Is that what you're looking at? Dashiell. Yeah? Did you finally notice? Kafu. That's you. Ah, that's why you wanted to go to the Times Square, I see. That's me. On the billboard in Times Square. Yup, there's that big photo shoot. I just wanted to see how long I could avoid mentioning it before you noticed the huge billboard right in front of your face. Huge is an understatement. It's the size of a double-decker city bus. Some small-time model you are. Not anymore. You're looking at the new face of Belladonna, baby. Belladonna, eau de parfum. So fancy, right? Incredible. You must be over the moon. Honestly, I still can't believe this thing exists. If I make eye contact with myself for more than a second, I have to look away or else I feel like I'm gonna puke. I understand that. Can't even look at it. Yeah, that's interesting because I'm finding it quite hard for me to look away. You look stunning. You think so? I could stand here and stare for hours if I wanted to, but I'd much rather be looking at the real deal. You are so good at flirting, dude. So, you're coming over? Oh, yeah. I mean, I would like to. Sorry to show up on such a short notice, but I left my moisturizer in your bathroom and I was hoping I could at least just pop in and get it. Oh, again. Again, I know, right? Are you sure you're not intentionally forgetting it? If I didn't know any better, I'd start to think you might be leaving it on purpose. Ah yeah, same brain cell. Well, you know me, I'm just so forgetful. Sorry. Somehow I'll find it in my heart to forgive you. And I suppose you can stay for tea. Tea, yes. Are you sure it's not too late? I don't want to keep you up. Keep me up as long as you like, dear. I've only been awake since 6 p.m. Yeah. It would be a bit early to go to bed then. Jesus, well, your sleep schedule is fucked. What? I'm a vampire. A creature of the night. Creature of the night, my ass. You're just a guy with long hair and fake teeth who wears a tailcoat in the dead of summer. You're not a real vampire. Keep telling yourself that, so you don't really believe him. Aren't you a therapist? Isn't mental health rule 1 to have a regular sleep schedule? Actually, that's rule number 2. Rule number 1 is to eat. How do you even work? I schedule most of my clients at night. For both jobs? So he has another job too? For both jobs. Except for one patient I see on Sunday at noon. I make an exception for her because she's a student. She must be pretty cool if you're willing to risk burning in daylight to see her. I'm not risking much, really. My windows are UV protected. Oh, is that what it is? I was wondering what excuse you would come up for that. Where do you even get those? Good question. Is that why you don't have any premature wrinkles? Oh, please. You're 27 years old and your face looks like a porcelain doll. I know. If I age anything like my mom, I'll be fine. And also, wrinkles are not the enemy, yeah? Speaking of which, how is your mom? She's okay. I went to visit her today, actually. Her correctional counselor taught her how to make friendship bracelets. It's very cute. She wanted me to give one to Saturday for her birthday, so I went to pick it up. Remind me again, did I tell you about that? It's tomorrow at Satin Flower. You're invited. You did, but you didn't tell me it was her birthday. I would have gotten her a gift. I didn't want you to feel obliged to. You don't even know her yet. It would be weird to expect the birthday gifts from you. I suppose there's always next year. I just know she's gonna love you. You're just her type. Just her type? I thought she was spoken for. She is. I didn't mean it so much in a romantic way. It's more that you're both very fancy. At least at first glance, until you actually turn out to be huge dogs. We'll be the best of friends. I don't doubt that. Shall we? Oh, we're here, I didn't even notice. We shall. Now where are my keys? There they are. That's better. Ugh, it's hot out. I should have worn that tailcoat. And my shirt was sticking to me. I bet you just couldn't wait to pop open those top buttons, huh? Oh, definitely. The air conditioning feels wonderful on my chest. I'm sure. Why are you looking at me like that? We just froged through the door and you're already trying to seduce me, huh? Not necessarily. Sometimes I just feel like taking my clothes off. Oh, I bet. You should try it, it's fun. See? I was right. Horny bastard. That did not sound like an ouch. I'm so sweet to you all night, and that's what you call me. Can't you be a little nicer to me in my own home? I'll consider it. You'll consider it. You heard me. You're funny. Well. You're playing hard to get. And yet, your pulse is racing. Relax, dear. We both know why you're here. Oh la la. We're up to the part where you stare at me, huh? I'm not staring at you. I'm gazing at you. I'm basking in your glow. Tch, you're so corny. Oh, please, you love it. I'll admit it, I do. But you're not getting any more from me tonight. I never said I wanted more. You always want more. And you don't? That's interesting, because if I remember correctly, just a few minutes ago you said, and I quote, "More, please." He hit me. Do I really sound like that? It's angelic. It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing in the slightest. I want to hear your voice, I want to watch you gasp for air, I want to see tears in your eyes. How am I supposed to know you're enjoying yourself if you lay there like a dead bird? I could just tell you. You do, frequently. Do you not hear yourself? Then, I guess I'll just have to keep doing that. But quieter. Or louder, you could do it louder. No, I think I should learn how to tone it down a little. I'd like to see you try. What's that supposed to mean? How are you going to turn the volume down when I've got the remote? Ashiel. Really, don't beat yourself up for being too loud. Getting to hear your voice is the best part of my night. Tea, dear? Lavendel, it will help you sleep. Okay. Those boots you were wearing, they're cute. Are they new? Oh, yeah. They're from Donna. She just gave them to me like it was nothing, for free. I said I liked them on another model at a fashion show a while ago, and she said, "Oh, you want them? Take them." That's very generous of her. She's too nice to me, I swear. Oh, another thing she gave me. Did you see my ring? I see it now. We saw it in the window display while we were out for lunch together. She looked at me and said, "Oh, Dashiell, that ring would be so complimentary on your hair color. You must let me buy it for you." And then you know what she did? Don't tell me. She bought it for you? Of course. Of course. It looks expensive. It was expensive. And she bought 2 of them. One for me and one for herself, so we can match. I think she really likes you, Dashiell. She really, really likes you. So, matching rings with your sugar mommy? Are you seriously gonna call her that? An older woman who shows you gifts and validation in exchange for your company. I mean... And I'm your sugar daddy. Well, your sugar parents. Well, you're not my sugar daddy. Then what am I? I don't know. You're like my therapist, but... like a sexy therapist? Ay. Interesting relationships Val has. Well, we know I'm not your boyfriend. That seat is reserved. For who? Shh, stop. What's the matter? You know what's the matter. Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't like me that way. Oh, do you know? It's been like a decade? A decade and a half? If he liked me, he would have told me by now. And what if he's thinking the exact same thing about you? Trust me, he's not. Why not? I don't really think he thinks about dating. Like, ever. Could be aromantic. Too busy thinking about plants. Plants and embroidery and jazz music and like 800 other hobbies he has. And tea. And tea. How could I forget we're drinking it right now? Actually, I bought the tea kettle he recommended to me. With the temperature control buttons. Oh, you got one of those. They're great, aren't they? Yeah, they are essentially the only way I can properly make green tea without dying from the results. I'm amazed. I had no idea that different types of tea needed different temperatures until he told me. Oh yeah, he really knows his shit when it comes to tea. I really do love hearing him talk. He's very informative. So much that I dropped $200 on a kettle. That's a lot. That tea house should give him a raise. He's damn good at his job. It's impossible to leave a conversation with him without feeling the urge to buy something tea related. His enthusiasm is infectious. It really is. When he starts talking about his hobbies, I don't know what he's saying half the time, but I just love seeing him get so excited, so I nod along and listen. Have you talked to him yet today? Only a little bit this morning. Why? I know you said he hasn't been doing so well. Oh, yeah. Why don't you call him? It will brighten up his night. He's at work. He probably can't answer me. Then text him. If you're not going to be home with him tonight, at least let him know you're thinking of him. You vastly underestimate how much space I take up in his head. And you vastly underestimate it. I've said it before and I've said it again. That boy looks at you like you look at lemon pound cake. I do love lemon pound cake. And he loves you. I guess I don't see what you see. You must be blind. Someone ought to film the two of you and make you watch it. Especially when you're bickering. Ugh, just fuck him already. Believe me, if I could, then I would. In a heartbeat. But you could. Well, dash. All I'm saying is, one fateful night if you were to show up outside his bedroom door, dressed as you are at this very moment, in nothing but a sheer robe and black lace thong, it wouldn't faze him. I walk around the house like this all the time. Oh, you're killing him! You're torturing the man! He's fine. He's suffering in silence. He's sitting at the couch, cross-stitching hand towels while I scroll through social media. The cross-stitch? An activity that requires intricate focus. Perhaps to keep his eyes from wandering to you? You're reading into this way too much. Val is a very good friend, though. Are you sure? I promise you it's not that deep. Whatever you say. Even if he was somehow madly in love with me, I don't think he's really in a state of mind to think about love right now. He's got a lot to deal with lately. I don't want to pressure him into anything. I don't want to stress him out, you know. Of course. When the time is right, you'll tell him how you feel. There's no need to rush things. True love is patient. You're right. If I tell him, I'll tell him when it's natural to. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. Can't we talk about something else? Of course, dear. Oh, right. I visited my mom today. You told me. I showed her the billboard. She must be so proud of you. Yeah, she is. Yeah. It felt like you were about to say more after that. I don't know. That's alright. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. But you already know I'm gonna tell you, right? I tell you everything. Of course, I just want you to be comfortable, that's all. Anyway, go on. Thank you. It's just... It feels like this is happening way too late. What do you mean? I just wish I could have gotten that billboard like 3 years earlier at least. I'm still proud of myself for getting it now, but it would have... If I had gotten it sooner, my mom might not be in prison right now. I don't understand how those things are connected. Did she do something out of desperation because of money troubles or something? So, the night my mom shot my dad, they had an argument. Okay. Cue. I didn't hear all of it, but I knew it was about me. And I knew it was about modeling specifically. I know your father wasn't the biggest fan of you being a model. Oh yeah, he hated it. It was mostly because he wanted me to cut the gay shit, but that type of... My parents always thought a lot about how much money I was making. I wasn't broke, but I wasn't rich enough to move out of my own, and it really got on my dad's nerve. He didn't really understand building a portfolio or working my way up. He just wanted me to get a real job, get out of the house, and probably get out of his life. If I wasn't gonna do what he wanted, I was just a waste of space to him. But now, modeling is my real job, even by his standards, and that billboard is physical proof. So today, when I got to see it for the first time, I couldn't help but think about how different life would be if I had gotten it a few years earlier. I think your mother also shot your father for other reasons and not just that. You don't just do that over one stupid argument, you know? Maybe my parents wouldn't have had that argument and I wouldn't have woken up to gunshots in the middle of the night. In reality, it probably didn't matter what they argued about. That shot was a long time coming, yeah. But that doesn't stop me from thinking about it. Can I ask you a bit of a personal question? It's okay if you are up for it. I know that sometimes you would just prefer to vent. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Where do you think you would be right now if your father was still alive and your mother was not in prison? Honestly, if my mom didn't kill my dad, then my dad would have killed me or I would have killed myself. So, probably dead. At least an alcoholic. Definitely not where you are now. Right. I hate to admit it, but it has been a lot easier to breathe without them. It feels kind of heartless to say that about my parents, of all people, but it's the truth. And sometimes the truth is painful. Yeah. It's not like I can go back and undo it anyway. There's no point in dwelling on what could have been. I just wish I could feel happy for myself for once. Are you not happy for yourself? You seem so excited to show me that billboard. I don't know how I feel. I feel like I should be happy about this, but it doesn't feel like I deserve to be. Do I even know how to be happy about this? Like, is this even allowed to happen to me? I know people say hard work pays off, but I don't really know if I believe that. But your hard work has already paid off. You're already on the billboard, you're already modeling for your favorite designer, and you've already achieved so many other goals you've been working towards for years. It doesn't matter whether you deserve it or whether it's allowed. The only thing that matters is that it happened. You're right. I am right. Dash, you've spent how many years? 14 years, half of my life. Half of your life curating your own unique style with Donna's designs at the core. Other than the woman herself, there's nobody as passionate about Belladonna as you. Even if you won't give yourself the credit you deserve, it's only natural that the universe brought you to this point. Well, I just hope Miss Universe will keep being so nice to me. I hope this isn't a one-time thing. When she's mean, she's really mean, but I can tell you with 100% certainty that she will be nice more than once. God, I hope so. And I know so. Let's just hope Miss Universe is too busy attending to her page and queen duties to throw you any more curveballs here. Well, that was terrible. I know, but it made you smile, did it not? Dashiell, please give yourself permission to be happy. Allow yourself, even just for a moment, to let whatever doom lingers in the back of your mind dissolve and celebrate your wins. I know, I really should. You can really tell that Val is a therapist. It's easier said than done, though, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely easier said than done. Dear. You know I don't like it when people speak ill of my friends. I've been listening to you belittle yourself all night. Enough is enough. You should gas yourself up a little. It will be good for you. Tell me, what are some things you like about yourself? Well, despite how I talk about myself, the truth is, I'm hot and smart and incredibly talented, objectively even. I just haven't convinced myself of it yet. But maybe if I keep saying it, it will get through my hot, smart and incredibly talented thick skull. I also make really good sugar cookies. And I give amazing head. Also objectively true. I'm glad you agree. You were right, that was good for me. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, crying? Shit, I'm crying. Oh dear. You don't sound surprised in the slightest. It's just that time of night for you. It is, isn't it? Every time I come here, I always seem to end up crying. I don't know why, though. I don't even know when it's happening. That means you really needed it. I guess so. I always feel better when I cry. I mean, that's what crying was made for, you know? That's what it's there for. I'm just sorry I always have to do it at your house. You have to deal with other people's feelings all the time. I don't want to give you someone else to worry about. Are you kidding? I don't deal with your feelings, I am graced with your feelings. Seeing you cry is a privilege. You could flood this whole apartment with your tears and I would scoop them up with a cup and drink them. Okay. You're so weird, Val. I'm weird. You're weird. Everything that comes out of your mouth is so weird. Like, you're gonna drink my tears? That's gross. There's like chunks of mascara and shit in there. Yeah, do you really wanna do that? Dashiell LaRue, I would drink your tears from a martini glass with little paper umbrella, chunks of mascara and all. See, what does that even mean? Why do you talk like that? Because it makes you laugh. And I love seeing you smile. I think you should go and have a nice hot shower. Have a good cry and then wash all your feelings down the drain. Do you have work tomorrow? No, it's my day off. Great. Sleep in for as long as you like. Thank you. Don't worry about it. And I'll let you have a fancy... And I will let you have Nancy tonight. Ha! Cute. Nancy? But that's your little girl. Let her little velveteen bat wings wrap around you, and they will bring you comfort on the worst of days. Thank you, what an honor. I feel like I'm accepting an award. You deserve it. Go wash up, take some quiet time for yourself. I'll be here if you need me. Though this is a game about vampire midlife crisis, so I have a feeling that as good as our Val is at like helping other people,
Dear.
he probably is gonna crash down himself, isn't he?
Hey, Val.
You look a bit banged up, dear. What have you gotten into this time? I got into a fight at school. Just a regular Friday then? Yeah, just a regular Friday. Let's hear then, who tried her luck this time? It was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend? Yes, her boyfriend. Oh. Well, did you win? This is the most pressing issue I see. Shh. Val, you're my therapist. You're not supposed to say that. You know, I never pick a fight I can't win. Of course, of course. Now tell me what happened.
Well,
It was late for lunch because I needed extra time on my fucking math test. How did it go? Forget it, horrible. And I fucking studied for 3 days straight too. Whatever. Anyway, so I got to the lunch table and she was sitting there with her boyfriend. And she looked kinda down. So I went up to her and said, "Hi, Fi, what's wrong?" She wouldn't tell me. She got up and went to the school store, stone-faced. Immediately I knew it was his fault. Because like, when is it not? But you know, he's my friend too. My friend. AKA, someone I have to pretend not to hate, so Violet still talks to me. So I sat down with him so I could play couples therapist. As Betty does.
right?
As Betty does. I asked him, "Hey Greg, what's up with Vi? Did something happen?" And he was like, "I don't know what I did wrong. This is so stupid. She's just being weird all of a sudden. I don't know what to do." Bullshit. I was pissed. I wanted to know what was up. So he told me... I can't even fucking believe it. He told me that they got in a fight because she wouldn't tell him her bra size. Oh dear lord.
Right?
I know. I was like, why do you need to know her bra size? If you knew absolute anything about her, you would know that she would not be cool with him having that information. Violet would never tell a boy her bra size. She's so pure that you thought of a bare ass, she would cry. Oh no. But he doesn't seem to understand that. He was like, "It's just his clothing size. I don't get what the big deal is." She wouldn't be this mad if I asked her what her size shoes she wore. So naturally I was mad about this because if you fuck with Violet, I'm gonna get violent. Nice play. By the time she got back from the school store, I was fucking fuming. And this kid had the audacity to ask me to look at her and tell him what I thought of her bra sizes. What a weird guy. When she was right there.
Yeah.
When she was right there. I was like, what is wrong with you? We went back and forth for a bit, but then I started getting upset. So I had to get my point across, so I can leave him be and ride off into the sunset with his girlfriend. But of course this motherfucker had to have the last word. Oh, he said, okay, I'll drop it. I don't need to know her bra size, it's fine. But then, under his breath, I heard, her tits are probably too small to fit a bra anyway. So I whacked him in the fucking face. Yeah, that is... I understand why you would do that. Good. And I can see that he had no problems whacking you back. Because he's a piece of fucking garbage. But it's okay. I kicked him in the balls and we got away from him. And that's what happened. Matty. Go ahead, you can yell at me. You won't be the first to do it, or the last. But make it quick, I already had to deal with my fucking parents. You're unbelievable, you're going to hell if you don't change your ways. Betty dear, I'm not going to yell at you. And you're not going to hell for hitting a boy. You're right. I'm going to hell because I'm a homosexual, apparently. In that case, I will meet you there. Probably the best answer, huh? We'll be roommates. You feel bad, don't you? I do. I mean, I don't, but I feel... I regret starting a fight, but I feel like there was no getting around it. It was unavoidable. Elaborate for me, please. Why do you think it was unavoidable? Well, if we assume that Betty likes Violet, then... And considering he kinda sucks, then, well, I suppose... Conflict was inevitable. Well, I'm not very good with speaking, you know. I'm good at talking to you because you're cool, but... When I have to deal with a piece of fucking idiot low-life garbage, I suddenly forget the entire English language. So I start swinging. I know I'm not supposed to do that, I know I'm supposed to use my words. But no matter how many times I tried to tell him he was wrong, he never believed me. Nothing I say is going to get through to someone that fucking stupid, it never does. So I hit him. Betty, when you're in those types of situations where you really feel like you need to hit someone, what's stopping you from walking away? Or more specifically, what was stopping you from walking away from this fight in particular? Oh. Well, I guess it was Violet. I'm not good at words, but Violet is even worse. She's so bad at standing up for herself. But that's okay, because I can stand up for her. And I don't just do that because I have a crush on her. She's straight, it's never going to happen, and I just have to live with that. I do it because she's my best friend. I always wanted to know that there's someone out there who has her back, no matter what. And to you, that's worth compromising your own safety. You're fully aware that standing up for her means putting yourself in harm's way, but it still does not keep you from doing it. Because you love her?
Yeah.
More than yourself? Well, I feel like... Maybe? I feel like I'm not supposed to say that though. I mean, I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I love myself, I promise. I just love her a little bit more. I know I shouldn't, but I do.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Why are you sorry? You're just telling the truth.
It must be so frustrating. You always tell me I should put myself first, and here I am.
Oh, Betty, what kind of therapist would I be if I judged you like that? I know Rome wasn't built in a day. Baby steps, you'll get there eventually.
You wanna tell that to Sister Grace?
Because she seems to think that if she sends me to confession long enough, then some kind of miracle is gonna happen. Well, that's a Christian for you. She thinks she sends me to the confession after every time I do something bad and it's gonna fix me. You'll be cleared of your sins, she says. Yeah, right. Half the time I don't even feel like I've done anything wrong until I walk into the chapel. I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. He's gonna make me sit in front of a priest who does not like me and say, "I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry for hitting Greg and starting that fight. But if I'm being honest, I don't regret standing up for my friend. I think Greg deserved to be hit." And sitting there, pretending to feel sorry, while the priest looks at me like I'm some poor, misguided fool. It feels like shit. But not shitty enough to keep me from doing something like that again. Of course, it's just humiliating. Here you have all those priests and nuns at your school who are supposed to be offering you moral guidance, and all they're doing is shoving me in a box and asking me to, I don't know, feel guilt really hard, I guess? It doesn't feel like they really want to help me be better. I don't even know how to. They don't. They just know how to make you feel like a horrible person.
Yeah.
But you know you're not, and I think that's irritating to you. You know they're doing the right thing, but that nagging feeling that you're actually a horrible person never goes away. When you are lied to enough, you start to believe it, especially when it's by people who are supposed to have your best interests in mind.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
Which begs the question, what keeps you believing the truth? Who in your life makes you feel like a good person?
Good question. I guess there's you. You're pretty good at that. But other than that, is it dumb to say the girl I like?
Not at all. In fact, it makes a lot of sense. How so? In the fairy tale movie, when a prince rescues a princess, is there ever any question the prince is doing the right thing? She is your princess and you are her prince. It is an unquestionable noble act to come to her aid, which you do quite often. Of course, that wouldn't make you feel like a good person.
I'm her prince. That's so cool. But I get what you mean. I start a lot of stupid trouble over a lot of shit that probably isn't worth it, but every time it's for her, it feels right. Because she's the princess and the princess is always good. And I'm the prince. Which means that every time you protect your princess from danger, it's one more time you know undoubtedly that you are on the side of good. When you are surrounded by people who are constantly telling you otherwise, that makes a difference. But let me ask you something just to make sure. Are you a prince because you love her, or do you love her because you are a prince? If you no longer had any reason to protect her, would you love her all the same? Interesting question. Yes.
Why? Why do you love her?
I don't really know. I mean, I know, but I can't really put it into words. I'm bad at that, remember? But I think if I didn't have a reason to protect her anymore, I would hope that's because she learned to do it herself. Even if she can't step for herself now. I know that one day she'll get it. And whenever that happens, I think it would actually make her even cuter. I wouldn't care about being a prince if I got to see that version of Violet. I'll be too busy trying not to grab her by the face and kiss her or something. I'm not just in it for the glory, if that's what you're worried about. When it comes to Vi, I'm ride or die. Oh, Betty, you are so dear. You say you're bad with words, but you are better at describing what love feels like than most adults. Am I really? Yeesh, that's pitiful. Oh, you will be okay. And just like Violet will one day learn to defend herself, you will learn how to choose your battles, yes? Hopefully. Now, let's talk about how we could have handled that Friday situation differently. Commercial break.
This chapter is brought to you by Claire de Lune, your local vampire resource center, and your one-stop shop for ethically sourced blood, whatever that means.
Whatever that
Welcome
means.
to Claire. You need the blood? We got you, bud.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means.
This place is really starting to fill up. But I don't see Dash anywhere, or anyone else for that matter. Maybe I should text them. Or maybe they're in the back? Oh, wait a second. Is that Saturday?
Oh yeah, I recognize her.
She certainly sticks out in the kimono. She is... wow, a vision. She's typing on her phone at an absolutely vicious speed. I don't want to disturb her. But of course, I don't want to be rude. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, she's busy, alright.
It's impolite to stare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just amazed at how fast you can type. She's not even looking at me. Does she not know who I am? Saturday, right?
Oh, yes. You're Dash's friend, right?
Yes, I've been looking forward to meeting you. A happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
She is still typing. I get the feeling she's deep in focus. I don't want to bother her. It's a really nice kimono though. I really like the obi. Everything alright?
Yes.
She only got a better look at him. Yes, sorry. I've been looking forward to meeting you too. What's your name again?
It's Valdemar.
Valdemar what?
Valdemar Adrissen. Call me Val.
Lovely, beautiful name. Very Scandinavian.
Thank you, it's Danish.
Denmark. Fantastic place. I love Danishes.
Okay. Didn't you just say it was impolite to stare?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I suppose I did. My apologies.
It's alright, dear. I'll make an exception for you.
Well, I was just... Thank you.
Hey!
Hey Val, having fun out here?
Hello again. Nashadu, where did you find this man?
Oh, you know, the sea train.
The sea train. We must be taking different sea trains because mine's only got crackheads and puddles of puke.
Ew.
I wanna go on your sea train.
I've never seen you react so strongly to one of my friends before. Got a crush on him already?
Shh, of course not. You know, that's not what I mean.
Oh, don't worry, you're much too young for me.
You don't look that old.
He is a 265-year-old vampire. Allegedly.
Oh, that's right. Isn't that your job or something, Dash was telling me?
Job.
Autumn is coming up, isn't it? You must be looking at a busy work schedule, what, with all the Halloween parties around here?
Sometimes. But I don't tend to work a lot of Halloween parties, unless they're very specific.
Very specific?
He's a dom. Like a vampire-themed dom.
Oh, you don't say.
I work mostly in vampire fantasy roleplay. To some people, being ravished by handsome vampires is the most coveted fantasy. I'm the one who makes it happen for them.
So, what does that entail, if you don't mind me asking? How do you ravish them?
That depends on the client. I like to talk to them about their preferences before we start. Some people ask me to abduct them or seduce them, or electrocute them, or tie them up, or whip them, or choke them, or step on them, or degrade them, or I can see your clients have many different preferences. Others just want me to dote on them. Especially if it's that time of the month, if you get what I'm saying. Dashiell, that's too much information for a first impression. Look at that poor girl's face. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see how she would react.
Wait, so... You actually drink their blood?
Yes, if they ask me to. Usually they want me to bite them, but in the case of whatever Dashiell is referring to, bon appetit. I figured.
I mean, good for you. You must forgive me for getting as flustered as I am with the thought.
She's a bit of a prude. Doesn't really come across as prudish, but more inexperienced, let's just say that.
I'm not a prude. I have a very stable flow of sex, mind you. I'm just delicate. I blush easily, and to be frank with you, I'm shamefully vanilla.
Poor Saturday. Being vanilla is nothing to be ashamed of. Compared to a lot of other doms, I'm a bit vanilla myself. I'm a touch too soft for some people, but you can't please everyone. There's always someone out there willing to hire me anyway.
So is there still hope that one day I too can be a hot, sexy dominatrix?
If that's something you really want to do, why not? Nobody's going to... Where is she going? Okay.
Not you, him.
Yeah?
You. Come here, I want to ask you something.
Hi. What's up?
My dear sweet darling angel, love of my life. What do you think about me becoming a dominatrix?
Well, I guess you have a kind of dominating personality. But don't you have to be mean to be a dominatrix? No, not necessarily.
But what if I want to be mean? I can be mean.
You wanna be mean? You cried yelling at Marshmallow when she pissed on the carpet.
She's just a puppy, Lou. You try yelling at her sometimes. I don't think you could do it without crying either.
I know, that's why I make you do it. But if you can't yell at a puppy when she pees on the carpet, imagine having to yell at a grown man after he does the same thing.
Nope, I'm good. Oh! Oh, speaking of fluffy little things. Lou, can you get Val a Jasmine Yin Hao tea, extra fuzzy?
Extra fuzzy?
Yes. Jasmine Yin Hao has these fuzzy little leaves that are so fun to rub between your fingers. But not all the leaves are fuzzy. Some of them are boring, regular-looking leaves.
So she makes me pick out the regular leaves so she can have the fuzzy ones. It doesn't even make a difference.
Lucy, if you don't want to, I'll do it.
I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't do it, but... Do you really want to hear it from the tea police?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't tell him.
I don't have to. He can already hear us right now. Hi. Saturday.
Yes, Lupino Verona. Whatever is the matter?
Oh, you're being a menace again. Maybe even a tea menace.
What are you talking about?
If you only use the fuzzy pieces, it's not gonna taste right.
How do you know? You haven't tried it.
I don't know. There's just something messed up about it.
It's jasmine tea. It's going to taste like jasmine anyway.
Then why do you need to order it extra fuzzy if it doesn't make a difference?
Because it's special that way.
But you just said it doesn't matter.
It does.
Saturday, we live on a rock in space and nothing matters. Fair enough. Isn't that precisely why it does matter though? If nothing matters, then we should do things the way we like best. Things that seem insignificant can be life's most precious joys.
Huh.
That's kinda nice.
Yes, that's very sweet.
That being said, Lucy? Yeah? I'm going to order the tea I like best. I promised Ash that I would have the lemon pound cake, and I fear that jasmine tea might make it taste like cleaning products. Just some black tea and a slice of that, if you don't mind. Coming right up.
Wow. That was so existential of you. So philosophical.
Nah, I wouldn't give him that much credit. He probably just said that stuff to get us to stop bickering so he could order what he wants. Right, Val? Perhaps. That seems in character.
Oh. Well, it was a very graceful conversation. But nonetheless.
Thank you, dear. I promise to try your extra fuzzy tea next time, alright?
Okay.
I heard you ordered the lemon pound cake. I hope you enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know, because lemons. Yeah.
So you made the lemon pound cake today? When the baker does it, it's just not the same.
Of course. It's for your birthday.
Well, thank God. Between you and me, I think your baking blows their in-house chef out of the water. If you weren't so beautiful, I'd say you should just quit modeling and bake full-time. Especially those rainbow cookies. I would die for them.
Thank you, but those cookies are Lupin's recipes, so I don't think I should give me that much credit.
If in his recipe, then why is he so horrible at making them?
I know, right? Oh man.
An Italian that can't cook.
Hey.
Talking about me like I'm not here?
I see you.
You're right though, it's actually my grandmother's recipe. I'm pretty shit at baking. But not as shit as you at keeping plants alive.
You got me there. You and Dash have been drinking for hours now. I'm surprised you're not starting to get loopy.
They're drunk? Tea drunk. It's calf night, we drink a lot of tea and everyone gets whacked out on caffeine. Okay. People show up for that on a Sunday night. Oh fuck yeah, especially college students. A lot of schools around here have similar schedules, so we have one at the beginning of the semester and two around the finals week, where we keep it quiet so they can study together. We don't participate in calf night ourselves most of the time, only on special occasions. If it wasn't Saturday's birthday, we will probably be avoiding this place tonight.
I'm probably the one who comes to calf night the most. I'm a fashion student, so I spend a lot of my weekends sewing. I don't have a lot of space at home, so I like to use the back room for working on my projects.
Sometimes we walk in here and she'll be surrounded by little porcelain cups and teapots.
I get so focused that I forget to bring them back for them to get washed.
You must have a high caffeine tolerance.
Not really. A lot of the tea I drink is herbal or caffeine free. Just some drinks to keep my mouth from getting lonely.
Yo!
Yee. Yo, tea's up. Oh, thank you, it smells divine. Saturday, why didn't you tell me your mouth was lonely? I can help you up with that, you know. Ha!
Shush!
You! Get back in the kitchen.
You wanna know what I do when my mouth is lonely? I put something in it and it starts with a P.
Shush!
I don't want to hear it.
Why not? You don't even know what I'm about to say.
Yes, I do.
Okay, then what am I about to say?
Are we really going to play this game?
Totally. I love playing games. Go ahead, guess the words. It starts with a P and goes into my mouth.
Does it amuse me? Does it amuse you to make such an elegant lady say such a vulgar word?
Vulgar words? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what I'm not talking about.
I really don't. It seems like you think you know what I'm talking about and that I think I know what you're talking about, but really you don't know what I'm talking about.
Then what are you talking about?
Pound cake.
Dash Aleluye, I am going to rip you apart with my bare hands.
With your little baby claws, I would like to see you try. I would be careful if I were you. Why? She's staring you down. Uh-oh, maybe she can be mean. You can't be fooled by her cuteness. One day she's gonna pull a knife out of that kimono sleeve and it will be all over for all of us.
How do you know I don't have one in there already? How do you know I haven't just been sparing your lives until now?
Until now, I am implying that this is the moment you're going to kill us.
And if it were?
Why me? What crime have I committed to deserve death? The crime of trying to make us say penis.
You know I hate that word.
Lupino, why would you accuse me of such a horrible thing? Were you even listening to what I said? The word was pound cake. Pound cake. What's wrong with penis?
It's terrible.
Respectfully, I disagree. It's not that she has a problem with penises themselves, she just won't say that word.
It's just an ugly word.
Okay, but name a pretty word for penis?
I cannot.
Oh no. Oh no. Though, same, I would also struggle with that. What's the matter? Schlong isn't pretty enough for you?
Not at all.
What about dick?
Slightly better, but no.
Dong?
Stop.
Cock? Rina? Johnson? No, I think you've got it all wrong. Perhaps it would feel prettier to use a more symbolic language. Maybe something that cushions the blow.
What do you mean?
Well, when you think of a penis, what pops into your head? The things this game makes me say. A penis? Exactly, but if I were to say something like magic wand, you'd know.
Okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Something more whimsical.
What about sausage?
No! Too meaty. There has to be something fanciful. Like a sword or a scepter.
I'm sure it could be even more something like a candle.
Yes, a nice long scented candle.
Saturday, I think you have a future in writing erotica. Yeah, this euphemism sounds straight out of a romance novel for middle-aged moms. You might want to tap into that market. I can picture it now. His magic wand was so big and long. You could tell he was quite a wizard. Baby, you wanna come over to my place and see my giant lava lamp? Ay. Oh yeah, baby, I'm sure it's full of mysterious hot liquid. Children, please, get a room.
Will you please? Yes, you heard the man. Have some class. Can you believe these two?
The audacity.
Go away if you're going to be a boy, you two. We beautiful creatures need not witness your strange banter. Leave us to discuss high society things.
Damn, Val, you see? I told you this would happen. You have been adopted. Adopted? Ridiculous. I could be your grandfather.
Both my grandfathers are dead. Do you want to be my new grandpa? You can give me candy and $5 every time I go to your house, and then I can inherit all your money.
It's bold of you to ask such a thing when we've only just met. I admire that. How about this? If I still know you by the time I die, you can inherit my Bruges collection.
Of course you have a Bruges collection. You definitely look the type.
Why yes, I enjoy pinning a heavy little rock to my shirt from time to time.
Thank God, I can tell you're not a fashion coward. Nowadays everyone's talking about minimalism this, effortlessness that. I saw a teenager on the internet who enthusiastically recommended wearing a pocket hoodie with a pair of flat slacks. I was dumbfounded.
I could swear I heard Dashiell complain about the exact same thing.
I wouldn't be surprised, he's really good with aesthetics. I think he's one of the only people I can discuss fashion with who doesn't want to make me curl up and die. If Donna Marie didn't snatch him up first, I would have made him the face of my future brand.
I've heard lots about Donna Marie. Are you a fan of her works as well?
It's not really anything I would wear myself, but Dash, he makes it look amazing. I'm happy that he gets to model for her, I really am. It's about time things start working out for him, you know?
I do, he's been through a lot.
Sometimes I worry though. If it's too good to be true. It just seems like it's all happened so fast, you know. He's only been modeling for her for a few months and he's already the face of a brand. It's a bit odd, no?
I suppose so. I just hope it's in a positive way and not in a negative one.
Well, that's none of my business to talk about. I don't want to overshare anymore and bring you down.
Don't worry, I get paid to listen to people's overshare. I'm a therapist.
I thought you were dumb.
I have 2 jobs.
Ah. Well, of course, you live in Manhattan after all. It makes sense though. I could see you being a therapist.
How do you figure?
You're very sincere. You're very serene, collected. You're sitting at a bar surrounded by heavily caffeinated people and somehow you aren't even going the least bit insane.
I'm just a good actor, that's all. To be honest with you, I don't go out to places like this very often. They make my head spin, too many sights and sounds. But every once in a while it's nice to get out and be somewhere with this much energy. Even if it means I sleep the whole day after.
You sound like Lucy. Caffeinites tire him out so much that he skips class for the next 2 days after. Especially if he drinks. Caffeine seriously messes him up.
Oh yeah, I'm not much of a caffeine person. It makes me shaky.
He wasn't always like that though. When we were in high school, he would suck down energy drinks like they were water.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that is the reason. Now I'm old and cryptic. 1 cup of coffee will make my hands shake. That's right, high school sweethearts. Yep.
I had a big old crush on him, the emo kid in homeroom.
I don't know why though. I was an annoying little shit.
You were not, you were adorable. We used to wear free-studded belts at a time. With his head brushed all in his face, what a look.
And now I'm wearing her lipstick. Really? It suits you.
He's been stealing it from me all week, the bastard.
Wait, I thought you were okay with that?
I am, it really does look great on you. You can keep it if you want.
Oh, good. Because I was probably gonna end up keeping it from you anyway.
Unbelievable. First you steal my Mitsuko, now my lipstick.
Your perfume? I only stole it because it smells like you.
Ah, so you admit you stole it.
Okay, but you have like 8 bottles of that shit?
7 now.
You can come to my room and get it back whenever you want. 8 bottles of the same perfume.
My friend's mom owns a perfume outlet where I get very heavy discounts. He had a ton of unboxed Mitsuko on scale, so I snatched them up. Now I don't have to drop any money on Mitsuko for the next 10 years.
Oh, lucky you are. I heard they were changing the formula on that fragrance, so it's a good thing you got to hoard so many bottles.
So you're familiar with it? Isn't it such a wonderful scent?
Actually, I happen to have a vintage bottle from 1973 in my fragrance collection.
I would kill everyone in this room for a single spritz from that bottle.
It's probably fucking rank by now.
No!
No, I'm sure she aged like fine wine. But seriously, Val, if you ever need anything new for your collection, I can get it for you.
I might take you up on that. I usually end up getting my fragrances from the internet.
God, look at these two.
Ah, is that your dear friend? The one we were talking about? So, ma'am, may I help you? Well, perfect, you're still here. I have a
Oh
question.
my god, no!
Oh my god, why are you asking him this? Pray tell, what do you have to ask with that look on your face? I need to talk to you. Your opinion on this matter is valuable. It's stupid. So stupid. No, it's important. Okay. The Pinot Verona's question of the day, when referring to the plural form of MILF. I see. Very quality conversation. Is it MILFs or is it MILFs? Good question, I suppose. Since... Stop! Oh my god, you can't! It's an acronym, so I presume it would be the first one. But you know, nothing matters, we live on a rock in space. I personally prefer MILFs, because it's funnier. Perfect, good answer! Was I supposed to have a specific answer? Well, no. I was just interested in your thoughts. It's a very thought-provoking question. Yes, it is. I enjoyed it. It really made me think. I also personally prefer MILFs. Oh, for sure. You know what they say, great minds. Yeah, great minds.
Hey.
You okay over there? Does he need some water? What did he drink? Aye. He had the new Agent Puer we got in. Oh. I'm assuming that he is worse than the others then? Yeah, some of them can make you really giggly. It's usually the fermented stuff. Oh, so he's plastered. Pretty much. He'll be okay though. Totally. He might sleep in tomorrow morning, but I'll put him to bed at a decent time. Just don't want him staying up with his eyes wide open. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I only had 2 cups of alone. But I'm just as silly as everyone else because it's really easy to pick up on the vibes in here. It's wonderful. Everyone is laughing and letting loose. Oh, Saturday. Jeanette wants to talk to you.
Jeanette?
Yeah, Jeanette, the bassist in the jazz band.
Oh, Jeanette, that's a name.
I think she has a birthday present for you.
Really? No, I feel like a terrible person for forgetting her name.
Happens to the best of us. She's off stage now, if you wanna go see her.
Sure. Well, it was lovely to finally get to meet you.
And you as well. I'm always amazed by the bands that play here. Lucian, is this the one from your school? Some of them are my professors, actually. You should go up and play with them. I deliberately left my saxophone at home in case they asked me to play. Not a fan of them. Alright, I'm just not in the mood. I'm graduating this semester. All I want to do is get the fuck away from everyone. I'm tired and I just want to hang out with my friends. Very valid, very understandable. Do you want me to take over for you? If you're tired, you don't have to work tonight. No, it's fine. I'm saving up for a new tattoo. How much is it? I don't know yet. I'm not gonna know until it's done. Take me with you. I'll pay for it. Dude, no. I mean, yeah, you can come, but I'm not gonna let you pay. I'm gonna send you the money.
Dude.
Stop doing that. Doing what? Stop giving me money you don't have. How do you know I don't have it? Because we have the same shitty-ass job. Okay, but you work hard, you deserve it. I like helping you out because you're my friend and I love you. I love you too. Never worry about that kind of stuff. Life sucks, you deserve a treat. And who gives you treats, man?
Thanks. Every time I come here, it feels like my mind is unraveling itself. Like some horrible knot inside my head has been untied. How wonderful it is to be young and full of mirth. And to have enough breath in your lungs to laugh so regularly. But I'm just like Lucy, old and decrepit. Oh no, I wouldn't say that. Many years have passed and many years are to come. I'm not young, but I'm not old either. Perhaps I'm middle-aged? I suppose every age is middle-aged when you are an immortal, isn't it? Difficult question. Someone's crashing out, you good over there? Yeah, just taking a nap. How are you sleeping with all this noise? Like a baby. It's so loud I can hear a single thought in my head. Must be nice. Dum-de-dum-dum. A Monday.
Who is it?
Hey.
Hey, it's me. Oh, Lupin! Well, what do you know? It's Lupin Verona. Ciao, bello. Ciao? What do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I was just in the area. Thought it would be a good idea to stop by and see what you were up to. Are you busy right now? No, I just woke up. You just woke up? Isn't it like 3 p.m? My sleep schedule is not ideal. Eyes up here, dear. Alright. Come in, sit down. Do you want anything? Wine? Perhaps you prefer tea? Perhaps... I have some lovely white peony. That's perfect. How is it? Did I do a good job? Very good. The leaves on this one are really delicate, so it takes a little more effort to brew them without a temperature variable kettle. I brought the one you recommended. It's incredible. No shit, I didn't know you went out and got all that. You didn't just smile and nod with me while I went off about tea? Of course not, I listened to every word. I love listening to other people talk, that's why it's my job. Well, good. Yeah, I mean, makes sense then, yeah? Because I got something to talk about with you. Oh? I'm not sure if it will be as fun to hear about as tea, though. That's alright with me, anything you want to say I want to hear. So, I know you're a therapist? Yes, I am. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about therapy. Really? Do you need a therapist? I mean, I could probably benefit from a therapist, but it would be a bit of a waste. A waste? Why would it be a waste? Oh, I know. You're interested in becoming a therapist. I can direct you to some resources if you like. It's not that evil. Oh. I'm sorry, you're trying to piece together thoughts and I'm here being a chatterbox. Don't worry about it. Is everything alright?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how to bring something up. You're a therapist, so you're good at understanding people. Good enough. That's all you can hope for, right? When Dash first told me about you, he said something like, when this guy talks to you, you feel like you're the only person in the room. And I sort of agree, you're really easy to talk to. Thank you. Actually, it scared me when he said that. I understand what he meant now that we've gotten to know each other, but it didn't sound like a good thing at first.
I just get a little concerned when he has a new person he's attached to. Ah ha 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 ha. Jealousy. Jealousy. You get what I mean, right? I get what you mean. Yeah, he's... well, what has he told you? What do you know? I mean, I don't mean to be noisy, but whatever he tells me, he seems to tell you too. Of course. I know you would never ask me to share anything he wouldn't be comfortable with. Right. So, I take it you're heard about the exes and the hookups and the general chaos that ensues whenever he gets into a new relationship? Let's see, I heard about a guy who he lived with for 2 months in a studio apartment, who put cameras in every room of the house to spy while he was at work, completely unbeknownst to him. Jesus Christ. Alrighty then. That is terrible. Derek, the house flipper. Fuck that guy. Next. I heard about the guy who cheated on him and gaslit him into thinking it was his fault because he was too committed to the relationship. What? Huh. Which? Ah, right. Fucking worst person I've ever met. He told me that one while he was seemingly drunk, but he would only had half a glass of wine. Yeah, he does this thing where he will act like he's drunk, but only drink a tiny bit, so he can use it as an excuse if he says something a little too personal. Oh, I've noticed. I just let him talk. It's cute. Very cute. Did you hear about, Sandy? Huh. I'll take that as yes. They were friends for like 2 or 3 years of college. The amount of bullshit he had to put up with before he finally snapped. I heard, if I remember correctly, you put sugar into a gas tank. Oh god, he told you about that? Don't worry, I'm not a cop. Yeah, I fucked up a car pretty bad. But that was like 6 or 7 years ago. I'm not really like that anymore. That's disappointing. I was going to suggest you draw a penis on the side of the car next time. But I guess that's off the table. You mean a magic wand? Perhaps. Or lava lamp? In any case, I just want to thank you for not being like that, I guess. It's been a while since he's gone out of his way to be friendly with anyone. But he really likes you, and I'm glad he can tell you all this stuff. And I'm glad I can tell you stuff as well. I think of you as one of my best friends. Me? I'm just an old man. But that's very sweet of you. I think of you as one of my best friends as well. Oh, it's a shame. I don't think we've ever gotten a chance to spend time together outside of a group. Oh, yeah. It's nice. It is nice. But as much as I love trash-talking Dash's exes, there's something you're avoiding, isn't there? You can tell. I feel if I keep making conversation I don't have addressed it directly. What's the holdup? Go ahead, Lou. Confess your undying love to me. Is that it? No, of course not. Thank goodness. You know my heart belongs to Nancy. I wouldn't want her to think she has competition. Can she hear us out here? Nancy has everything. She's got the ears of a bat. I feel bad. I was saying the F word. She's a lady. She shouldn't be hearing stuff. She's a lady. She shouldn't be hearing stuff like that. Don't worry about her. She's a bit of a rebel. She can handle an expletive or two. But if you feel strongly, I can put in her little earplugs. She has little earplugs? Of course, not everything is proper for a lady to her. That's adorable. But it's okay. I don't mind her hearing us talk. I trust her. And I trust you. Okay, stop beating around the bush now. Which is why I don't know why I'm being so weird about this. Is it something you think I'm going to be mad about? Not necessarily, but everyone I talk about this seems to freak out. They start asking all sorts of questions and it never feels like I have the right answers. Aren't you and you're afraid I'm going to do the same thing? Yeah, I guess. But you're a therapist. You understand people. Well enough. At least. Well enough. So, do you know anything about therapy for people who have a family member with a terminal illness? I mean, fuck. Of course you know about that. Who is it? It's me. Cancer. Oh, Lou. That's devastating. I'm so sorry. Jesus. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's not something I can control, so there's no use getting worked about it. At this point, there's not much I can do about it. By the time I started having symptoms, it had already spread beyond control. Jeez, at your young age too. I had a seizure, so I went to check up with my doctor about it. Did some tests, and that's when I found out. Dash, Saturday, Lucy, they know, but that's about it. I really don't want to make a big deal out of it. Saturday and Lucy seem to be taking it alright, as well as they can. But I'm really worried about Dash. He hasn't been taking this well, and I want to try and make things easier for him. I'm not asking you to be his therapist, that would be a little weird at this point, but can you at least hook him up with a therapist who specializes in this sort of situation? Or at least lend him whatever support you can? He listens to you. He really takes your advice to heart. I don't want him to go through this without someone to talk to. Someone who can help him more than a friend. A professional. Yeah, I understand. Oh, Lou. Bless you. You're dying of cancer and that's what you're thinking about. Well, what else am I gonna think about? He's gonna have to take care of all my houseplants when I'm gone, so I gotta make sure he's taken off too. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this before. I'm just really picky about who gets to know this about me. Don't be sorry, this is your life we're talking about. Anything you say goes. I'll try and pull some strings for you about a grief and loss therapist, but more importantly, how are you doing at a time like this? Myself? I'm fine, I guess. Different doctors have taught me different things, but on average I have about half a year tops. Are you that generous with your money because of that? Because you don't have time to spend it anyway? So 6 months to do whatever the hell I want, then I get to take a really long nap. What's better than that? I mean, a lot of things? You're right, but I can't make a big deal out of it. We live on a rock in space. Exactly. We all die, just some sooner than others. I'm not gonna stop my whole life to address what was already going to happen. I just want to go about my regular business. Get up, go to work, hang out with friends, buy stupid shit and sleep. It's where I'm happiest, so it's where I'll stay. No big plans. Well, I was going to visit my host family in China. In college, I studied abroad there in the mountains. You're not going to go? No. Because then I would have to tell them why. I don't want them to make a fuss over me, and I don't want to make them sad. I just want to leave. I don't want to get too attached to being alive. I'm surprised Dash didn't break down and tell you at some point. I'm not. Your secrets are definitely safe with him. That boy would cover up a murder for you. You're right about that. I just wish he would have told you, just to have someone to talk about this with. At least someone who isn't me. He is not having a good time right now. But how can I expect him to? I have my own problems, but he's the one who has to live on after this. This isn't going to be a problem for me as long as it is for him. I get to leave, you know? I'm the opposite of Dash. It's really easy to make him cry. If I'm angry or sad about something, I don't really cry that much. But well, yeah, this... probably not gonna get a confession from Lupin to Dash, eh? In that case. Very unlikely. I just make some tea or buy a plant when I'm sad. Lupin, you have over 300 houseplants. I sure do. I'm a sad guy. But I don't know how to cry, so I gotta do something. Self-care, you know. Well, I suppose buying a shit ton of plants is better than doing nothing. You don't know how to cry. Not really, no. I used to be a lot more emotional, but less crying, more screaming, yelling, breaking shit. But I guess I've mellowed out. Thankfully, I'm not so explosive anymore. No beating up Dashier's exes behind grocery stores? He told you that too, huh? Making me look like a criminal. Don't worry about it, they had it coming to them. Listen, I never hate anyone who didn't swing at me first, or at the very least, really, really deserved it. But I'm not about that life anymore. It only came back to bite me in the ass. How so? I beat up a guy pretty bad, my cousin actually. Put him in a coma for a week or so, holy shit. Good grief, what the hell happened? To make a long story short, I did not take kindly to being called a slur at Thanksgiving dinner. Understandable. Ah. Yep. He'll probably never be the same. Since then, I probably haven't seen my family in like 3 years. But I always wanted to get rid of me, so it's fine. Oh, Lou. I know it sounds bad, but it's the truth. It's okay, everything ended up working out for me for the better. Dash wasn't doing too good living in that house alone anyway. He couldn't sleep there for a long time without getting nightmares or calling me up at 4 in the morning. I had to go over and help him move all his parents' stuff so he didn't have to think about it. We still keep the door to the bedroom closed. I really hope he moves out when I'm gone. Or at least get Saturday and Lucy to move in. That's better than the studio, that's for sure. They'll get along just fine. Lou. Yeah? You look tired. I do. What are you doing today besides visiting me? Will you see Dash? Not until later, no. He's working today. I gotta run soon, actually. I have to go to the dry cleaners. To pick up someone's kimono, because someone forgot it was ready. Oh, you're visiting Saturday and Lucy then? Yeah. Do you want to come? Marshmallow's gonna be there. Oh, don't tell me that, I'll cry. Unfortunately, I have an appointment with a client at 5, so I'm not able to go with you, but I will be there in spirit. Actually, Lou? Are you familiar with the Italian bakery in the corner of the 7th over there? Am I familiar? You're joking. What kind of Italian do you think I am? One who can cook, apparently. No comment. Do you need something from there? I can get it for you. No, but I thought you might like to have this. Tiramisu pass. Have some cake. Perhaps even endless cakes. With a limit of 1 cake per day, of course. Self-care, you know. Of course you would have one of these. How did you even get this? Isn't it like a few $100 for one of these things? How much tiramisu do you eat, dude? An embarrassing amount. I also very much like tiramisu. It is awesome. Very good. I'm looking to cut back, so take it. It's yours now. No, I couldn't. You really could, though. I really can't. Take it or it will show up in your mailbox. Threatening him with a good time. You're the worst. At least let me bring you some. You're not obliged to, but I would never say no to free tiramisu. Thanks. And I mean, you'll get this back one day. Hopefully later rather than sooner. Yeah, hopefully. Take care of yourself, dear. Give everyone my love. Oh, Lou, take care, my mirror. Words cannot describe how much I see myself in you. My broken little mirror. If only there was some way to glue you back together. If only, if only. Shut up! This kid is dying and you hand him your tiramisu pass. It was the least I could do. You're right, it was the least you could do. I just wanted to let him know I cared. Oh, shut up! You're immortal. You've got enough life to go around, right? Share it or shut it. Now. I mean, considering how Lou was very... he didn't even want to take the tiramisu pass, you know? I don't think he would accept much more, you know? What are you on about? Don't play dumb with me. Put it out of your head. But why? I cannot keep looking at humans like they're puppies on the side of the road every time one of them is about to die. Every time I turn one, it never ends well. But you've only turned one in your whole life. Ah, it's about turning maybe Lupin into a vampire? The way he talked, it didn't really sound like, you know, like he would want that. But you've only turned one in your whole life. And how did that go? Disastrous. But how do you know he's going to turn out the same way? I don't, but why take chances? Because he's not her. You know he's different. You said it yourself. He's your mirror. Your broken little mirror. But you can fix him. You know, there's not much point in discussing this upon yourself when it's about Lupin's life, so he would need to be asked first before you even fret about this. Don't be selfish. It's not about you. But how would I even set something like that up? How do I ask him? What am I supposed to say? What a coincidence that we're so lucky to know each other. I just happen to have the cure to cancer. Just let me bite your neck and turn you into a vampire. How insensitive. They don't know I'm a vampire. They don't think vampires are real. Every time I try to show them, they never take it seriously. It's all movie magic, an elaborate bit. I could never get his permission to do something like that. I could just do it. That's not a good idea. Bite him in his sleep? Perhaps he would thank me later? No. You should at least try to ask him first. Or it will turn into a disaster again. That's a bad idea. That's a very, very bad idea. Do you know what kind of damage you could cause? Turning someone into a vampire is a very serious ordeal. Insanity is better than death, though. At least then he has a chance of survival. Still, it is his choice to make, not yours. Okay, I need to think rationally about this. Weigh the pros and cons. Which decision would reduce the most suffering? I can let nature take its course, he can pass on, and everyone will be terribly sad, myself included. Or I can turn him and everything can stay the same. He can live his cute little life with his cute little plants and his cute little tea house. And his... oh, dash, yeah. He would never forgive me, would he? If I let him die. I would never be able to live with myself if he had to suffer through a loss that could have been prevented. And Lou... do I really have it in me to watch him die in so much pain? Can I really stand by and watch him suffer? Oh, I need to lie down. My heart is beating so fast. But why? There's a very clear choice here, isn't there? If I don't choose to help him, that's irrational. I've no reason to be so hesitant about this. I just want him to be okay, even if he's not. Insane is better than dead, that's all there is to it. There are people who would say that eternal life is worse than death, so that's why I say, ask him first. Even if he doesn't believe you, you must try. As long as I think of that, everything will be fine. If it ends badly, at least I tried, that's all that matters. How? How can I make this happen? What kind of plan can I hatch? Just communicate with him. Find a way, somehow. It'll be hard to bring up, but I can't do this without his permission. Or I at least want to have a pretty good idea that he would consent to this if given the choice. And if I can get either of those things before death starts to close in on him, maybe I'll just do it. The more I think about it, the more turning him feels less like an if and more like a when. Aye. Damn! Put it away! Put it somewhere safe. Don't throw it out, don't misplace it, just keep it somewhere that doesn't make your heart race. Somewhere that doesn't make you sick to your stomach. I must simply accept that I've come to my conclusion. That when the time comes, I'll do what is needed. Aye. What time is it? I've got an appointment with Oberon at 9. Good, that should be a fine distraction. I'll blow off some steam with him. That should help, it always does. But he shouldn't have to see me like this. He's sensitive. If he sees even the slightest bit worried, he'll burst into tears. I'll have to compose myself. I'm just going to lay here then, close my eyes and go to sleep. It's all I can do for today. Ooh. Alrighty. I think this is an intriguing cutoff point. Val certainly...
I have an appointment.
Val certainly has a choice to make. This is gonna hang on him very heavily, won't it? He is already being very much a therapist in work and a therapist friend too, so... I have a bad feeling about this, especially since his real midlife crisis hasn't begun yet, so... But yeah, let's see how this little conundrum will work out for him next time. Till then, bye-bye!